I look back at our family ties to the railroad. My grandfather started in the 1940s with the DL&W in Buffalo, New York, worked 41 years. My father started in Buffalo as well with the Erie-Lackawanna, and then Conrail, and then transitioned to CSX. I started in 2002 with CSX, and then Andrew started in 2021 in Jacksonville, Florida for CSX. That's a family heritage that we're very proud of.
How that it started with me is my dad worked on a railroad. One spring he said to me, "You want to work on a railroad for the summer?" I worked on equipment that was built in the 1950s and some of it even in the 40s. I loved doing that, so I spent basically 18 years doing just that.
I spent a lot of time with my dad as I was growing up. Where I got to really see him the most was when he was working, so I would go to work with him. I really got to see a lot of the railroad, and I knew that it was a really good fit for me. I got a lot of my leadership from my father by watching him, and it really helped me transition into the new role of the railroad. We've done really well with safety tours.
I think it's awesome. The family lines is one thing that we've kind of always talked about, and now 90 years later, here I am in my third year at CSX, and I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else.
LB Dispatcher Jackson 57513, CSX 230.
I've done my part. I've set a good example for my son. I feel that the company has provided very well for us, and I think that Andrew sees that, and I think that he's found that that's a good opportunity for him and his family going forward.
With the railroad being close to 200 years old, it's awesome the advancements we've made. I mean, from my job just alone, I talk to the crews just like they would 50, 60 years ago, but what I'm able to do with controlling switches and signals from a desk that's over 1,000 miles away from the territory I'm controlling is awesome.
When I'm not at work, I enjoy spending a lot of time with my children, and it's usually on a soccer field. I just love watching the kids play. It's so exciting. My dad takes pictures at all the games. He's a big part of their soccer career as well. If I'm not at a soccer field, my dad and I like to spend a lot of time working on a couple of my old trucks. I have a 1969 Chevy pickup, and I have a 1951 Ford pickup.
It's always a work in progress, no matter what. You think you're caught up on it and something else is broken. He's an excellent dad, and Stephanie's an excellent mom. They work great together in raising the kids, and it's like difficult. Railroad life is not an easy life for a lot of the people who work there because of the time that's spent away from family. Nick's much better at it than I was, managing the time with work and with family.
Biggest satisfaction is working with our people. I enjoy being out in the field. I get to spend a lot of time with people. The railroad provided very well for my family, my grandfather, my father, my uncle. I'm very proud to be part of CSX.